Good morning, Deify here, and welcome to Parkitect, a game that I just recently bought because I saw that it was released a couple weeks back. Man, oh man, I loved me some Roller Coaster Tycoon as a youngin', so I figured I'd kind of want to relive that. And I've played a little bit of it, kind of enough to get the ropes, and by that I mean I have played the tutorial, one campaign, and then I started a sandbox park just to get my itch for building coasters out. But I am not opposed to starting Maple Meadows over because I think we're gonna go through the campaign. Now there's actually quite a bit more than I thought. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's all. Wow, that's all campaign. Holy cow. That is a lot more than I thought. I thought it would end like somewhere around there. I thought there'd be like 10 or so levels. I mean, I guess we'll see how many there actually are. But, you know, everyone's got to start somewhere. So I think we're going to start with Maple Meadows. Now, large clearing on the frontiers of a maple forest, the perfect place to build your first park from the ground up. Easygoing guests, relaxed weather, what more could you ask for? Okay, we need to have at least 200 guests in our park, optionally by the end of December year 1. Now that would be a really cool thing to pull off. Now, one thing I do really like in Parkitect is it adds this new idea that Roller Coaster Tycoon didn't have of like these delivery paths. And you need to deliver things so that your stores can run. And honestly, that just seems really cool. Then on top of that, there is scenery and hiding these bad parts, because people don't want to see the function of the park. So you need to hide the bad parts and ultimately make your park look good. And so honestly, a lot of this stuff I'm probably gonna be really bad at, but I figure it might be a pretty fun thing to try anyways. Now, what theme park could we possibly have that does not have a carousel? I think we are going to start off with that. And then there's definitely a lot of fun that you can have with the scenery in this game, and it is really enjoyable to work with, I need to say. It's like you can build like buildings that hold stores in them, so you can have like little like walled off plazas. Like maybe we could build like a bazaar of some sorts that has like wood walls around it. It's just a big area with a bunch of random food and then benches in the middle. I don't know. There's like a lot we could do. And honestly, that's the part that scares me most about playing this game on YouTube. It's like, oh man, I might need to like actually flex my creativity a little bit. Let's get a gravitron. Because this will be helpful while it's raining. We do not want only rides that are unaffected by the rain, because that could be bad. Now, we did just delete a bench there, so maybe I want to return that back. And I did open you. Okay, good. Let's just grab that bench. We'll even use the eyedropper tool to make sure we get the correct bench, and we'll drop it down right there. Yeah, that'll be good. It's like then let's just go for it. Like this is Maple Meadows, and you see we've got all these maple trees out here, but we don't have any in the park. So can I fit one in here? Just barely. I did see one area where it could go. Oh yeah, right there. So we can get like maple trees, and we would probably, I always think E rotates the item, but it does not. Now we might want to get some maple trees to like kind of block off this back here, just to make sure no one can see it. So if we go, like if we view our visualized decorations, like this stuff is all really bad. Probably because it is in plain sight of that. So, I did not mean to close my decor. Let's grab our eyedropper. just place down a couple more trees back here and see if we can't fix the problem. Just a tad. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be the best at anything. That did not help. Interesting. Why do you hate that area so much? It's probably because they can still see it, if I had to guess, so I could build like an entire building around this, and that might be a little too much work for right now. We have 4 entire guests in our park, so we're doing very well on the, 200 guests. We're almost there. We're almost there. But we can build some roller coasters. I mean, that is kind of one of the main points of this game, so why not, give it a try. Now, if you've ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's going to look pretty familiar, all things told. Okay, so this is a mini coaster, so we don't have too much that we can do. Oh my goodness, can it really only go 5 feet high? Oh, that's insane. I thought for sure we would get some a little bit more useful. We can only tilt it up to 20 degrees, it seems like. I always struggle with the tilting. I need to remember which way to tilt. Okay, and it looks like we can only do like very words. Oh wait, I probably want to tilt that. We can only do like very small like drops as well. There's not a lot for us around here. Whoops, I wanted that to keep going down. Hey, did it not go down? Okay, build. Yeah, no, I don't think it went down. So let's just... Honestly, I thought like we'd have a little bit of fun with this coaster, but this seems like the wrong coaster to do that with. So let's see, 4.5 feet. Can it make that? I feel... Oh yeah, it definitely can. And then now that it's... I probably should have done this a little bit differently, but... it's a struggle, I suppose. That's not going to work out too well at all. Oops, I did not mean to go down on that one. I just wanted... Yeah, just like a good old-fashioned spinny part. I forgot the banking again. We want the banking so that things will not just be terribly... terribly intense, making people nauseous and all that. Let's get some of our brakes. Which one of these were brakes? These helixes. There are no brakes? There are no brakes on this kind of roller coaster? Alright then. I mean, I guess it's not going all that fast. So we could probably make that work. Like, hey, look at that. That's a roller coaster right there, if I do say so myself. Now, is it a good roller coaster? I'm inclined to say no. But we're just going to need to deal with that. We can fit 2 cars, which is just very welcome, quite frankly. Because we will be able to fit more and more people. Alright, that messed up a lot. We'll be able to fit more and more people in there. Now let's get this down. Down like that. Why not? And you are open, right? Good. Alright, we've got a roller coaster. Let's get people in here. They're going to love it. They're just going to love this. Like, look at this place. What's not to love? We got a spinny ride, a ride with some spinnies at the end. Yeah, we could do a lot worse. Now, I think it's very fair to say that this is not the most exciting roller coaster in the world. But 38.7, honestly, not too bad for this kind of ride. For being like literally my first attempt at building a mini coaster, I'm not 100% disappointed. And that's something, right? I think that'll be okay. Biggest drop, 5.25 meters. See, I love the fact that it tells me that. Maximum velocity, 37.71 kilometers an hour. Now, I don't really know how that translates. That is a gosh darn good roller coaster right there. So y'all better be loving it, okay? Let's get some shops. I think shops will be pretty good. Now, first off, toilets. Probably want some toilets. Let's throw some toilets right around there. And, let's see. And I'm thinking we're going to want some actual, like, food and drink. So let's see if we can, like, have a little bit of fun with this. Because we do need to worry about pathing and all that. So I'm going to build a food there. Well, a burger stand there, I suppose. And that there. We will take a path towards them. We'll build a nice little plaza area, I suppose. And then let's go to our decor. Okay, well, first off, we should probably do this pathing. So this third option here is employee paths. It is used exclusively for, let's see if I can like wind this through the forest and not delete any. Well, go me. I've made a kind of long and useless path for no reason, but it'll have to do. But so this will allow our haulers to deliver food to these. And we're going to get a second hauler because we're going to have quite a bit to deliver. I know burgers take a lot to open up, so maybe it was not the best first option, but we'll survive. Pretzels might have been a little bit easier. But so let's see what we can do. Just for funsies, let's go in and we will take some walls. And we'll just grab a normal wall. Now what color should we get? Maybe like a light brown of sorts? Might be kind of nice. So decor is kind of on its own plane a little bit, it seems. As people can walk through it and you can build through it as well. So there's a little something to worry about with that. Let's go in here. So what is it, that color? Yes, second one down. Then we will get, let's get a curved arch door in that same brown. And then maybe with, I was hoping for kind of like a blackish gray. Let's see, I might be able to, oh, sorry, this is what I want. Let's go for, let's get a brown, I don't know, maybe somewhere around there. I don't know what I'm doing. Who cares about colors, right? Actually, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby, I suppose. Let's see, we'll get our wall back, because maybe I'll put like a little separating wall there. So they'll be kind of separate, and it might even block sight lines in there just a tad more. So now I can go, let's do the roofs first. We can get, we need a half roof. Where might I find a half roof? Am I blind? They're supposed to be in here, right? Roof peak, roof corner, roof half. There we go, roof half slope. So we can hold shift to kick this up to the top. Do that on that side. Very good. Just get a normal flat roof piece now, up to 4.5 to line that. Is there a... Okay. It just thought it was clicking on the burgers. Like, alright, you think that. So now we can go back to our walls and get a nice, let's see, what is it called? It is a half slope, I believe is the one we want. Let's go to our normal color picker. Yep, this looks good to me. Get it up to the right height, spin it around, and You know, it's not the most gorgeous thing in the world. I think that's very fair to say. But I think that is just a decent showing of what you can do. Just like right at the start. Okay, we kind of have burger parts slipping through that. So maybe we don't want to put that front part because it might look a little ridiculous. It already looks a little ridiculous. Let's go in and grab, let's see. What do we have? Do we have windows? Oh, you know we do. Spin that window around. Put it right up there. Seems good. Now it's just like little places that they can kind of look in. We've got this cute little something or other. Just nice little food building of sorts. Go us. We're the best. Okay. I think we are doing quite well. So let's get some benches down. Perhaps like that. Some trash bins will of course be good. What trash bins are we using? It looks like these guys. Can I just put them? No, I cannot. So we'll put them as you leave. And then maybe on either side. Okay. Very good. Things are going super well. So now we can see, if we check out our decorations, you can see there's a little bit of bleed through this part. But I think that's very easily fixed if we wanted to. Let's just pull up our decor again. We are still losing $100 every month. It's a little bit iffy. Let's see, fences. Yeah, can we just get like, what if we got like a wooden? Is there a wooden fence? So I think that would be kind of cute. So maybe like that's a half fence though. Like this. Let's get this fence. We can just bring it. Oh, okay, might need to rotate there to be able to see where I'm placing these. Nope, that's not exactly where I wanted it. You turn around. And so we can just like, even do that. Let's just put fences up. Now no one can see it, right? And our decoration, wow, yeah, that queue is looking a heck of a lot better already. So that's one of my favorite things about this game, I gotta say, is just the small little building stuff and whatnot. How's this thing doing? 2 guests on ride and 3 in the queue. Not so good, I'd say. And I think it would be very fair to say we should probably build maybe a slightly faster roller coaster, almost like a sister coaster. We can have them face each other. Like, why not? And then we'll start building some chain lifts up. We can have this one even go over the coaster for all I care. Let's turn off the chain and do a small dip just to get a little bit of speed. We will bank you just a tad, so bank to the right if you're turning to the left. Okay, I just need some like mnemonic of sorts to remember how to effectively use that this I don't really know what it would be called. It's option. We'll go with that. 90-degree curve to the left. Flatten you out. So, oh, there's just barely enough room there. Sweet. That is what we needed. Oh, what? What? So we're turning to the right, which means we need left banking. Okay, good. Now spinning coasters are interesting because I don't really know how the spin affects them, I suppose. We can go, whoops, one more up before we curl back over. And that should be banked also. Gonna keep doing this. We're turning to the right, so we'll bank to the left. And flatten out. Get some steep downwards. Awesome. Let's see, can I just Flatten out there. Nope. That's not gonna work. Alright, well, does it even make it that far? Ooh, barely. Ooh, barely. That's something to maybe be concerned about. But concern sounds like it's no fun. Oh, let's see. So the other really cool thing that we can do, let's see, we're turning to the left, yeah. So we can also, like, expand how long it takes to do certain maneuvers with this plus or minus, which is really cool. Oh, Park was showcased by a popular content creator. First time I got that, I thought like my coaster automatically uploaded and it literally got shared. I was like, what? This is not what I wanted. Let's see, can we get a turn? No, we're not gonna be able to pull that off, I think. So let's just do a more shallow one. That's gonna go out of the park, right? Yeah. So we don't have the rights to that. I wish this could do a slightly tighter... Oh, that could be cool. I was gonna say a tighter turn, but we'll make do with this as we do one more straightforward piece. We can... location's already occupied. I'm sorry? By what? Is that gonna make it? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is scary. I don't really know what it's talking about. Location already occupied. Like, alright, if you say so. It's like, see, I can make this piece longer and it'll be a more subtle change in the banking of the turn, which is just, it's really cool. Let's just do a small little hump like that. That should be fine, right? Yeah. And we'll make it kind of symmetrical until we see. We're kind of close to the stations. That may not be the best place. Let's see. If we flatten out, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, turn to the right, back to the left, figure that out. Let's see, and maybe we can even do like a half helix to the right. That's... So you can do 10 degrees of banking before you start needing... Oh, okay, so like let's utilize this. Whoops, sorry, not follow. You can do 10 degrees of banking before you start creating a tunnel. So I should be able to increase this while doing a turn and get a really wide berth. And that's really cool. I like that. Are we not on the right level? Oh, it's just because it's too long. I was very confused. Okay, according to the testing, that's working out. I'm pretty content with that, honestly. Now, again, is it good? I don't know. Probably not, but I'll take whatever I can get. So let's have this path come over under this loop-de-loop. The Q is going to shoot. I didn't think it would argue. I guess it is a spinning coaster. Alright. This is going to be a strange one then. But we will meet on the other side, I suppose. So we will... Oops, I need one more. Okay, we will meet on the other side so that people can go on this coaster. Yikes. I didn't see that working out that way. Oh my goodness, that's so harrowing. I think that right there should just raise the excitement on this coaster. 41.8 with medium intensity. Alright, it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Now, I do think that it can be made more exciting. If this works anything like the old roller coaster Tycoon, it can be made more exciting with interesting effects. Oh my goodness. We can just get a blue whale? Alright. Lock curtain. Ooh. Okay. Well, we don't really have the water. right around there. Like, I don't know, we could just slap a car in the middle, why not? Seems like things that we might as well do at some point. Large. We can just throw a biplane in the middle. You know what? Why not? We'll just slap a biplane down there and get a water tower. Where should a water tower go? I think I'm like on the other side. If I can fit it in that. Oh my goodness. Oh, is there any risk of them hitting that? Ah, they'll be fine. That's awesome. So does that actually change? Oh yeah, see now it's up to a 48.5. Exciting rides attract more guests and can charge higher entrance fee. A varied ride design is important. Decorations help too. We don't have too many decorations, but I'd say that's a pretty solid ride right there. Why not? Now let's go through and make sure that we are charging appropriately. Now, in the old roller coaster Tycoon, ooh, we're even up to 50 now. In the old roller coaster Tycoon, I believe it was, well, it was on a scale of 1 to 10 rather than 1 to 100. But I believe you could do like 10 cents for every point you had. So if you had a 5, no, sorry, $1 for every point you had. So if you had a 5, you could do up to $5. So I don't think, I haven't figured everything out in this game, but I don't think it would be out of the question for us to charge for $50. Is that correct? I don't know. In this one, I think we could probably charge $250. So let's do that. Carousel's busted. Maybe hire a new mechanic because don't know where he's at. Oh, he's right there actually. But we'll do that just to be sure. Goodness! Get him off this carousel. This is ridiculous, guys. Look at it go. They're like, this is not awesome. I don't appreciate this carousel. And I'm like, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that front. Let's see, 22. So they're even charging $250. So maybe it works out a little bit different than that. This is a 14.3 charging $150. Alright, so maybe I'm giving them, you know, a little bit more bang for their buck than they would be getting from the default rides. But all power to them, I suppose. Now let's build some other thrill rides, just to be sure that Amusemeneer, 25 out of 100. I'm assuming, if I had to guess, that that means I built 25 rides. So go me, you're doing quite well. I messed up and put them in the wrong place. Go me. Close you. Entrance. There. Exit. I want there. Yeah, that's looking a lot better to me. Oh, way to go me. Okay, so we'll open that bad boy up. Okay, so people seem to be enjoying this coaster. Very happy. It was awesome. They want to go on something a bit more intense. You don't even know more intense. I don't know how to build more intense coasters, honestly. Are they going to hit this? Oh no, they're totally fine. They're not going to hit themselves on that biplane wing at all. It's just something cool to look at as you go around, so you're welcome. It's the water tower that worries me a little. But I think they'll be fine. Like, a little bit of hitting a water tower never hurt anyone, right? Let's see. Didn't look like they clipped through it, so they might be okay. Oh, jeez, it's so scary. It's so perfectly timed, and they're just spinning right round. Woohoo! Look at them go! Oh, yeah, that's a lot of fun. The only thing that this game needs that Roller Coaster Tycoon had is Coaster Cam. I always loved me some Coaster Cam. Oh, wow, and people are going on the Twister, too. I really was not expecting that. We're at 150 people already. I'm not even going to need to go into research on this one, I think, which is pretty swell, I dare say. Every little bit that we don't need to do helps, and then we could get a spiral slide also. Spiral slide, oof, they made it a lot bigger than in the old Coaster Tycoon, that is for gosh darn sure. Let's get the entrance in the correct place this time. Put the exit over there. Now, technically you'd want the entrance probably closer to the literal opening of the slide, but I didn't plan for that correctly, so we'll just do that. You guys want to go into Spiral Slide? You guys want to have a spiraling good time? I'm glad. Get on in there, guys. Seriously, only one person at a time? We can't have a queue or anything? Like, there can be people waiting in the slide. Oh, this is going to be slow. This should not have as long of a queue as it does. I think they will just get angry about that, so let's do that. And, hopefully that'll diminish a little bit of wait time. I don't know how I feel about that one, really. Hey, we're making a profitable park down here on the left. Look at that. Our operating fees up at plus 235 in the last month. Don't mind if I do. I do want to keep building stuff if we want people to enjoy our park. We could sneak a ride back here. I don't see why we couldn't. Put the entrance there and the exit. No, I think that's the opposite of what I wanted. The entrance there. The exit there. Because then I can just do half. That queue doesn't work out very well either, so... Alright, we'll put the entrance on that side. Go back to the path. Now we can build it right around like that. Good. Why not? Have new rides, guys. I'm desperately thinking we can finish this one in the first half hour. We just need to gain a few more people. So I'm just like building rides to try and attract in new folks. You know, maybe it'll work out, all things told. I'm kind of happy with this coaster, honestly. It's a pretty swell little thing. 182. Our park rating's a little low because our decoration is low. Yeah, we can worry about that. Oh, they're complaining about trash. Alright. Guess that means we need a couple more jambers. We'll get 2 more. Hopefully we can help you out. Oh, and there's vandalism problems as well. So let's get a... Oh, we don't have any security. Let's get 2 security guards. Hopefully... Oh yeah, you can see there's been a lot of vandalism in these parts. Oof. That is pretty rough. So there is vandalism in this game. So, actually, I think there might have been in the old Roller Coaster Tycoon as well. So maybe that's not new. But I know there is a random event that just vandals will walk around your park destroying stuff. And it's not so fun. They break stuff, and then you need to pay money to fix it. And you're like, really? Why am I paying money? Let's get some teacups in here. Why not? Everyone loves teacups, right? Now, I do not consider myself to be an expert park designer in the slightest. But I do have fun playing this game, and I think that's the important part. But I don't know if you'll be able to see any amazing parks from me, but I'll see if I can get better. I know this first one definitely does not matter enough. There might be future campaign levels where I do need to like maintain a certain decoration level or something, and that could get interesting. I may have made a bizarre mishap here of not allowing myself room to pass through this coaster because it's on the ground over here. So I think I'm now blocking this off, so I may need to come from over here behind the Gravitron, which is just awesome. That'll be perfect. But we can easily do that, no sweat. We can even connect it up over there. Why not? I don't think there is many bad pathing issues in this game as there were in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Now, we'll build the bane of my existence, the Ferris wheel. Boy howdy, do I hate the Ferris wheel, like a lot. I don't even know why I'm building it, but I'm going to give it the world's shortest queue because this thing is a monstrosity that just eats your guests' time. if you let them in. Because if you've ever been on a Ferris wheel, they're like the slowest loading things in the world. It is just no good. I'm just hoping for a few more people. Like, I need 4 or 5 more people. They're coming, provided no one leaves. This Virginia Price. Oh! Donna Vaughn. Why? Alright, like I said, this David Disco Pascual will be our lucky 200th. So no one leave. Just get on in there, alright, buddy? Boom! Number 200. Let's receive activity notifications for him. Congratulations, we did it! We have at least 200 guests in our party. And we completed the optional goal as well. Woohoo! Now, this one does not have the celebration as much. Well, no, it doesn't look like it. My favorite thing about Roller Coaster Tycoon was all the little peeps would applaud you. It was very good. But hey, we did Maple Meadows in 1 episode. Now, that's pretty awesome. So, now that we're done, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Parkitect, goodbye.